Does silver suck? Well, if you listen to all the quote-unquote knowledgeable denizens of Facebook, you'd think it does. But we're going to talk about it, so stay tuned. Well, hey YouTube, how the heck are you? Welcome to another edition of Silver and Gold Stack Attack, episode number 72. As always, I'd like to thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to check out the new video. And if you'd like to help support this channel, then why not click on that thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. All those actions help to promote the channel, and you know I humbly appreciate the support. So today, we're going to take a look at some, less than approving opinions on silver. The following quotes were taken directly from a Facebook ad that was advertising for silver, and I've got to say, there are some real doozies on there. Real doozies. A very small select few knew what they were talking about, but the majority really didn't have a clue. And I have left their names intact because, well, the hell with it. They're already making their opinion known on a social media platform, so what's one more? Once you've checked out the video, drop me some comments down below and let me know your thoughts. That being said, let's roll. All right, so let's take a look at a couple of these opinions here. First one, Gary says, I doubt silver or gold would do any good if there's nothing to buy in the stores. You can't eat it. I'd rather prep up with food and ammo. Well, Gary, I'll give you kudos on one part of your statement. You're prepping up on food and ammo. That's great. However, you can't eat silver? Seriously? Really? Holy hell, I'm glad you told me that. Because I had full plans of sitting in the corner, drooling on myself, eating my silver, breaking my teeth. Hello. Greg says, don't waste your time. It's all going to be worthless. Now, eyes of the beholder. It's gone up a little bit, but not worth investing in. Well, keyword in your sentence, Robert, is investing. How's it go in the words of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade? If you chose silver to invest in, you chose poorly. And Lonnie says, who's buying your silver at top dollar? Doesn't make sense that you ever take a loss, whether you're buying or selling. Profit is the sole purpose, right? No, chances are nobody's buying your silver at top dollar unless you make private sales, stacker to stacker. Then, they understand what the value is. But no, you won't get top dollar at a pawn shop or even an LCS. Won't happen. Profit is the sole purpose of silver? Yeah, you're clearly not a stacker. You have no idea. You have no idea. Again, we go back to Robert's statement. We're not in it for profit. That's not the point of silver. And Albert goes on to say, I bought silver 12 years ago and it is worth less today. Well, 12 years ago puts us at, what, I don't know, 2010? If that's the case, that was an insane year for silver. It opened up with $17.17 an ounce. It hit a high of $30.70, a low of $15.14, and 2010 closed at $30.63 an ounce. So it depends when Albert got into it. If he got into the 17 and 15 range, then he'd be making out. But it sounds to me like he bought into the FOMO and bought high. And if that's the case, yeah, it is worth less today. You bought into the FOMO, or at least that's what it sounds like. Sorry to hear you didn't do your due diligence. Invest in gold. Silver doesn't grow much. In fact, your silver jewelry is worth more than a silver coin due to the craft of it. I can't. If SHTF, the government will just take it away. Mike, they got to find it first. I seriously doubt there's going to be a silver claim by the government on everybody's stuff. Not likely. And just another thing to be stolen from you when the zombie apocalypse starts. Do you think money is going to matter? Silver is not money. That's part of the problem, Matt. We don't look at it as money. Now, Tim says, so your great-grandkids can see the profits. Personally, I don't have a problem with that, Tim. I really don't. If things don't come to fruition in my lifetime and I end up passing my stuff down to my kids and their kids, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I can go to my grave knowing that I helped my kids secure their, maybe a little more comfortable life. Whatever it can, whatever it can add to their lives, I'm good with it. Only buy metal stocks, not actual bullion in my funds. That's okay. A lot of people are just into ETFs. Try to claim them someday. See what happens. Silver is one of the worst investments in the last 40 years. All right, Bill. There's that investment word again. You chose a poor investment if that's why you got into it. And Greg says when the economy collapses, even your silver is not going to be worth anything. We know that. We know people aren't going to be giving up supplies for silver. We get it, Greg. We get it. Most of us look at precious metals as a post SHTF situation for the rebuild. Okay, it's for the rebuild. That's how most of us see it. Some see it differently. Most of us see it for the rebuild. Now, Daniel says, see what the Bible says about gold and silver. It will not save you. I am no Bible expert by any means, but I think I know what he's referring to. I don't remember what book it's in, but it's something to the effect of hurling their silver into the street and their gold will seem unclean. Their silver and gold won't deliver them on the day of the Lord's wrath. They won't satisfy their appetites or fill their bellies, yada, yada, yada. Their guilt will bring them down. Something to that effect. First off, again, most silver stackers are prepping. So I don't know what the Lord's wrath will be. None of us do. But I'm assuming we'll screw things up well before that. And that's what we're preparing for. As for my guilt, yeah, I don't worship precious metals, so I have no guilt in stacking them. Oh, another one of these guys. You can't eat it. No shit. John says, what are you going to do with it? Trade a bar for a loaf of bread? No. That's why I've saved up my own stuff and I prep, John. I don't have to trade my silver for a loaf of bread. I don't have to do it. Roger says he went down with one of them bricks and tried to buy gas at the corner station and they wouldn't take it. Yeah, I call bullshit. Roger, come on, man. You didn't take a brick of silver and try to buy gas. Seriously. And Britt says, buy it for too much and then sell it for a lot less than its value. Not today. If you're stacking and you're buying for too much, then you better expect not to get what you've got into it. I mean, that's true. I mean, I can't even crack on what he's saying here. Because if you're not buying smartly, you are going to lose money. You will lose money. The only thing that'll save you is getting your value back from peer-to-peer selling. That's probably about it. Well, there you have it. Some folks just don't believe in the shiny metal. But what was the common theme that was prevalent in all of those opinions? I saw two. Number one, too many are looking at silver as an investment. And let's face reality, if you got into silver to make a profit, you have gotten into the wrong endeavor and you didn't do your due diligence. We all know that silver at worst is a safeguard against inflation, and at best a savings account that won't deteriorate over time, like cash in a bank account. I mean, we know we can always get at least a little over spot for silver when it's all said and done, and if we've stacked smartly, well, then that's all that matters. Now, that being said, if silver moons in the future, now you didn't hear that here. I'm not claiming silver mooning. Don't quote me. I didn't say it. I'm just saying if. If it moons in the future, well, that'd be icing on top of the cake. Number two, quite a few out there think that stackers are going to try to trade their silver for foods, goods, services, and whatnot in the aftermath of an SHTF scenario. Here's what they don't know. Most silver stackers are already prepped or are in the process of prepping to ensure their families are taken care of in the event things go badly. Look, the reality is we are a resourceful, aware, and knowledgeable bunch, and we're not going to depend on our precious metals for survival right off the bat. Look, most of us get it. No one's going to trade survival items for your silver unless they have an amazing stockpile of it. We get it. We get it. I'm so tired of hearing it. Instead, precious metals could hold more value in the recovery stages of an SHTF situation. Venezuela comes to mind. They used gold and other metals for quite some time after their fiat crashed and became worth less than paper. Regardless, stackers know what they need to survive. They know what they need. Most do anyway. We can't eat silver. What? We can't eat silver? No kidding, genius. Again, I'm so sick of hearing that. Anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this 72nd edition. Wow, 72 of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. Now, if you made it all the way through to this point, kudos to you. I'll catch up with you in the next episode. But in the meantime, you know the drill. Hell, you know what to do. Damn right. Get stacked. Stay safe, everyone. I am out of here. Peace, people. Enjoy your weekend. Take care.